Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Friday the 23rd, and today is a lovely, beautiful day outside. Got this morning pretty early, not early enough to get in the hot tub again, so this whole feeding these cats thing is really starting to kind of suck, because the whole time frame of when they want the cats fed and whatnot is just really kind of biting into my hot tub time. And then from there I've got our dogs coming and all that kind of stuff, so I'm kind of over it. I think I run through like the 26th or something. It's when the last day. I gotta feed them in the morning, so yeah, so much fun. But got that taken care of, got the cats fed, got back to the house, got a couple other things done, hung around the dogs a little bit this morning, had some other dogs getting dropped off, they got dropped off. The one got dropped off early, and she decided that she wanted to be a shithead and was growling at their dogs and really being a turd, and I was trying to keep her calm, and she was not having that. And it's funny because all the other dogs were just like literally around her, like sniffing her. Nobody's being aggressive, nothing, and she's just being super standoffish. And it's the first time I've watched the dog. The meet and greet went fine with Bruce, but Bruce isn't really much of like a sniffer. He met him, he went on, and then now we're in this situation. So unfortunately that pup gets to spend more time alone, or well, with my wife or mother kind of thing, or in this case ended up spending a lot more time with me because their dogs didn't really want to go out to their house. So I took that new dog with me who was being a turd, and she spent the day across the street working on the house with me. And by working the house, I mean watch me work, as she laid underneath my feet. Often had to keep kind of stepping over and stuff and all that good fun things. So, but I got a bunch more work done in the house. Got the baseboards all out and painting them all up, trying to paint them all up. Know I'm running low on paint because I spilled like half a gallon, probably maybe a little more, I don't know how much it was. A lot. The can tipped over, lid wasn't on tight enough apparently. When they mixed it and then shook it for me, gave it back to me, I didn't think to re-hammer the lid back in, and it fell off another can. So I had two cans stacked up. One fell over while taking trash out, and I lost a bunch of paint. So, but we're just gonna see how much we can get through. Hopefully I can get at least everything painted. I don't know if I'll get there or not, but I started back painting them to help seal them in a little bit, and then realized that that's really dumb, especially because it's not going to matter, and the little bit of paint on the back of the MDF is not going to make a difference. If I do get water in the floor or whatever, it's still going to rot it out. So to save the paint, I only painted the first batch with the back and the front both. Everything else I was painted fronts only, and trying to get through it, and was painting, letting them dry a little bit, move them over to the drying rack, paint them, let them dry a little bit, move them over to the drying rack. So I was working my way through. Started hauling some in the house as I was making room on my drying rack that I laid out. I was kind of rotating through, doing pretty well. Came a time where I had to go do other things, had other people drop their dogs off. I had 4 more dogs show up, and had to tear down a couple dogs actually, because last minute people are like, I want to drop the dog off in a few hours for the weekend. And I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna work, man. Appreciate the offer, but it's like a few hours away, and I'm full up tonight, this weekend. So everything was going well there. They understood. I responded back to them and didn't hear back. So I'm like, hey, did you get my text message saying I can't watch your dogs? Because some people are real bad about, they'll just assume, well, they said they will if I show up kind of thing. They'll make it work. And I'm like, nope. And it sucks because I really like the dog. Super cool dog. Owner's not necessarily what I'd call the best, but the dog's cool. Then another one that wanted dogs watched. So I'm like, man, I'm full up. I'm gonna have like 10 dogs here, and that's a lot to deal with, and then adding more to it. And if it wasn't for the ones being crappy, it'd be a whole lot easier, but the ones being crappy, so we're gonna deal with that. And I'm hoping that maybe, I don't know, a day or so, I'll be able to try that dog out again, see if it behaves better and doesn't try and fight the other dogs and be so standoffish, but we'll see. Got the dogs I'll take care of back across the street, start working some more. Then it came time for my wife to come home, so she got here, and I was waiting for her to get here before I took off to go run, and then also go feed the cat again midday for the dinner. And wanted her to be here with as many dogs we had, that I didn't want to leave my mom alone with them here at home. So, and she came home, she stopped by, she went to buy like some cheesecake or something for her celebration meals weekend, so she had to leave early to go get that. But she got home, everything was good. Went for my run, fed the cats again, finished my run up, got home, got myself a shower. But as I was taking off to go to my run, I was like, I'm gonna run across the street real quick, put one more, spray one more chunk of boards, that way it can be dry when I get back from the run. I can put it in the rack and move it inside. And it started to rain. I was like, shit. So I had some fairly wet stuff out there. and it's starting to rain. All this MDF is not good with water, so I'm like running around like crazy trying to throw all this stuff all inside as quick as I can. And I don't know, I won't know until tomorrow how much of this wood is savable and how much the paint's ruined. I saw some of the paint was actually washing off, and I was like, okay, we'll figure it out. I'll sand it all back down, repaint it, or I might just cut a new stick and go from there, because you figure they're 20 bucks a stick, and I gotta decide how much my time is worth to end up with a crappy sanded down finish that is not gonna be nearly as good. So all the weird grooves and stuff in the baseboard might be easier just to, I know it'd be easier, it might be cost effective and production wise just to replace it. So we'll see what happens there. We got stuff in, we got my run in, got back, got a shower, had ourselves some dinner, and all the dogs are getting along great except for the one that we just had to keep separate, unfortunately, which sucks, because you can tell she wants to be a good dog. She's just not been socialized enough to know this, and it is what it is, unfortunately. So, but yeah, got done there, headed outside, had myself a nice little cigar with the pups, enjoy the beautiful evening out there, and watched a little bit of Hulu on the iPad, wrapped it up. I headed in, I decided to basically leave the crappier dog that's super whip on people, bad around other dogs, in the bedroom. My wife and I sleep out in the living room on the couch with everybody else. So I've got a whole slew of dogs out there. I think there's like 7 dogs out there with me, and we had, and it is what it is, we had a time we could have. So got everything done, turned on the TV, watched a little bit of Joe Coy stand-up comedy as I went to sleep, and that was the plan. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.